Had my shorty pick a number, ask her what she want, and she told me that she only need a bottle of wine. You can go and check the wallet, I'm just having fun. Watch some money come, I ain't tryna flip, baby, I just bought the dip. And yeah, my bitch is curvy, I ain't talking about the hips. Didn't need a white list, took a shot, I can't miss. I'm just sleeping while they sleeping, they forgot the deal is. And I'm like, oh no, I don't want that FOMO. We about to blow. Don't blink too quick, might miss it when we go.
And I don't wanna die out now. Got the river said I'm gonna find out right now. Said the flow gon' be a 2 weeks now. And I hope you all hold to 10 each now.
And I don't wanna die out now. Got the river said I'm gonna find out right now. The flow gon' be a 2 weeks now. And I hope you all hold to 10 each now.
Yeah. 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 NFT rap, I invented it. They ain't seen it like this on the internet. You ain't got no Franken, you don't get it then. Just wait till we blow up and regret sets in. Just wait till we blow up and regret sets in. Hey, they been placing bids on me, it ain't high enough. Flow getting swept, now my Franken's flying up. Does it look like I slept? Bitch, I'm always grinding, yeah. Yeah, it's hard to find rest, cause my Franken's find me up. Find me up, find me up, find me up, find me up. Find me up.
For lack of a better term, I think we just kind of make it the Wild West. If a proposal passes, we just push it through. You know, at the end of the day, I think, yeah, the whole ethos of the project is just like community governance and allowing the community to choose what to do with it. So,
forgotten.
Reminiscing on the past tense. We was all homies back then. When the roses go away and the sky turns gray and you see their true face. Bad blood from your actions. They don't seem to understand what happened. I'm so tired of these games that you wanna make a change and you go the other way like two-face on them, Schmeagle. Pull up two-seater, here we go. To the top like we people. We the kings cause we do it for our people. We got a war chest, it's full of ETH though. And a bad bitch, I'm with my real bros. Ayy, I'm so grateful that we crashed and cut the lawn low and I caught your snake ass like fired up, baby. I'm fired up, yeah, I'm fired up, fired up, fired up, got me fired up, yeah. No doubt, we about to break the game. No doubt, no doubt. Frankenpunks, they going crazy. No doubt, no doubt. We the ones that climbing ranks. No doubt, no doubt. All I needed was the game. No doubt. Going crazy with it. Gritty going crazy. Yeah. Gritty punks going crazy with it. Like he Goku going Super Saiyan with it. Fuck my opposition, bitch, let's give him Armageddon. I'ma keep applying pressure till they all dead it. KFC, bitch, I'm crispy and I'm fucking breaded. NFT guap coming in, very scary. Bull run coming back like it's January. 1,000 francs in my wallet, you can't eat that, scare me. I'm way different, I'm a Frank and they don't understand me. They all losing cause they stupid, taking risks every day, boy, you know it. Samurai shotgun like a shogun. Damn it, Danny's poppin', look at how he's flowing. Straight off the top, I just keep it going. I'm that crypto David Goggins. things when we talking NFTs. I can aim it at your noggin, trust me, you don't wanna bleed. I've been saying watch your pockets cause the government's deceive. FDR money printing, ain't no telling when no sees. That's why I'm buying more. Urgency so high like I'm Hodor. I've been going crazy, baby, open up those more doors. I used to mop the floors, shit stanked, and now I'm making bank from the blockchain. Thanks. No doubt, we about to break the game. No doubt, no doubt. Frankenpunks, they going crazy. No doubt, no doubt. We the ones that climbing ranks. No doubt, no doubt. All I needed was the gang. No doubt, going crazy with it. 3D going crazy. Yeah, 3D punks going crazy with it. Like he Goku going Super Saiyan with it. Hey, I did it, I told you. We did it, we Franken gang, we did it, we told you. 40K out on Twitter, now I'm out here cooking on Pro Tools. You a common fool, won't approach you, but these common fools, they need hope to. Peep the bars I've written, homie you lost emotional vision. Homie you soft, I'm Goku, you krillin'. This shit got me sauce, like soju I'm sipping. I'm popping off, won't be stopped. They coming my way, they get cry, oh my god. I found me a lane that go right to the top. Elevator shit, oh my god. Hey, I did it, I told you. We did it, we Franken gang, we did it, we told you. 60K on the Twitter, now I'm out here cooking on Pro Tools. You a common fool, won't approach you. Goddamn bitch, I am the hope. I put a hater face on the stove. I let these motherfuckers all know. Yeah, it's Armageddon. I'm hardly venting like this. Some venomous shit, no pot of pissing. So I'm putting my dick in this intro. What? I am the villain, I ain't no hero. We could get scary, Robert De Niro. Goddamn, man, this shit is a free throw. Yeah, blockchain, they been boosting my ego. Octane, I've been feeling like Devo. Won't wait for a punk is a steal. Never wait, bitch, I'm out in the field. Fuck the fake shit, I'm keeping it real. They dig in their grave cause they stuck in their feelings. Man, I can't relate, man, I need me some millions. Nah, I need me a billion like Jay and Ye. I gotta go get it. The hate they've been sending, it kept the wheel spinning on top where we ended. Yeah, we did it, 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 we did it. We did it, we did it, we Franken gang, we did it, we did it. Man, fuck them all, man, fuck these bitches, we did it, we did it. We did it, 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 we did it.
That's my Franken queen. She's been on my end. Where she taking me? To the moon it seems. I don't want no apes. I don't want no fidenza. Man, my life has changed when I met the doc in November. Gave a call to my cool cats, to my doodles. Call my punks. We be in a Punksville studio. We got punks. We got Frankenpunks. We got Franklins. Licky one I get. We got Benjamin Banklin. We the Franken Kings. We spend all I eat. Oh, Elizabeth, won't you talk to me? I don't want no apes. I don't want no fidenza. Man, my life has changed when I met the doc in November. Pass my blunt to my pump, till I'm pumped. This shit up, fill my cup. Know the doc, see what's up. Frankenpunk, we just minted this month. This I jam, this I bump. Punks for gang, send it up.
On God, king of the crypto and NFT talk, don't bling on my wrist cause my ledger been popping. I don't know nobody that could ever come and stop me. I've been catching bodies in the booth on kamikaze. King of the words and the verbs on chain. Shit so hard, I've been ripping off chains. Ring on my phone, cause my ex wanna hang. Got my first 20x, let these NFTs brain. I'm on the come up, I'm on the hunt, until the hunt. Really racing, man, I gotta go run a bakery. Now I'm making these blunts. Shit is bananas, I'm calling your nana. I'm trying to get her onto the DeFi. Mainstream banks with these deep lies. Man, their saving incentive is a weak side. You'll be losing your mind on this side. Flipping them alts on this side. You'll be buying a JPEG on this side. You'll be copping a Franken on this side, man. I'm in a hurry, man, I'm in a hurry. Chefing it up, I've been making a curry. I got a ledger out of New York, and I got a ledger chilling in Missouri. 2020, man, my vision are blurry. All of my songs, they eat like McFlurries. Ethereum wine to dance in my liver, and shout out to all of my Franken furries. 3D Franken Familia. You already know what it is, man. Let's go. On God, king of the crypto and NFT talk, don't bling on my wrist cause my ledger been popping. I don't know nobody that could ever come and stop me. I've been catching bodies in the booth on kamikaze. King of the words and the verbs on chain. Shit so hard, I've been ripping off chains. Ring on my phone cause my ex wanna hang. Got my first 20x, let these NFTs brain. NFTs rain, NFTs rain, NFTs rain. NFTs rain, NFTs rain, NFTs rain. 2020. Yeah, on God.
Be less, fuck you know about this, yeah, no shit, yeah, all my Franks legit, yeah, I hit, whoa, I ain't planning on missing it, whoa, you sick, yeah, shouldn't have had it listed, I sweat, yeah, no stress, one buttons all got two press, ain't no telling when I sweep it next, swap some heat up on my decks, know my JPEGs really impressed, you listed low and I finesse, yeah, I sweat, I sweat, we next, yeah, I sweat, yeah, it's the best thing on the internet, and we really flex, yeah, shouldn't have listed low, I sweat, yeah, now I got 10, but really got so much ETH on deck, yeah, I'm blessed, yeah, better keep all your ETH in check, or we hit you next. Shoot the flow, shoot the flow, shoot the flow. Shoot the flow, shoot the flow, shoot the flow. Shoot the flow, shoot the flow, shoot the flow. I sweat, yeah, no stress, one buttons all got two press. Ain't no telling when I sweep it next. Swap some ETH up on my decks. Know my JPEGs really impressed. You listed low and I finesse.
Yeah, I'm in the lab, we in our bag. I'm talking that rich shit, do the math. I don't go to mass, I put on a mask. My last experiment ended bad. I knew what I had, and there was some gas. I went to the garden with the hash, tough up pass, and then I had to get my ass back in the lab. We just hit 1500 Franken, and it make a lot of sense. And punks I'm gonna be staking, and they make a lot of sense. It's to the moon, there's no debating that these diamonds in my hands. Dog, please give me a chance, dog, please give me a chance. Shit undisputed, yeah, we poppin', we gon' get this lit. This is what we do, I'm with the crew, we not gon' flip this shit. We been going crazy in the lab, we so insidious. Watch me get my pump, Franken on my bucket list. My Franken gonna pump You could double if you dumping in it. We gon' run it up. Saw this project, now we stuck up in it. Yeah, we got 4 CryptoPunks from Lava Labs. It's obvious there's profit in it. Probably gonna take off on a rocket ship. I'm hopping. I wish I had Elizabeth to myself. I know she bad. You can catch me in the metaverse and now we all gonna dance. We got something, it's ain't lucky. It's all according to plan. I've been running for a minute. Stop. Pass that shit to Dan.
Hey, pass that shit to Dan. Bitch, I grabbed that shit and ran. Doing damage to a dam. They ain't ready for our plans. Blicky here with Dan, like it's Goku and Gohan. Us, we going ham. Looking at you, you Peter Pan. GM to my Franken gang. No doubt, we about to break the game. Running laps on them, tell me what else can I say? You heard my story, put my ledger in the grave. They can't wait. Franken tape. Music through the blockchain. Fuck you, pay me on delay. We here to stay. They about to ride our wave. These bars hit your brain.
What's
like
going
a
on,
ball,
Franken
killer
familia?
Bitch, I went insane. Now I'm chilling.
How are
where
y'all
the
doing?
must be. I've been
Good
through
to be
some
here
things,
again.
type of pain that you hardly see. We've been moving profits, man.
We've been mooning properly. What's going on? What's going on? It's your fellow Franken Ape Dan. 6 to the 9 here, baby. We got a nice Monday AMA stream for y'all. Doc's gonna pop in here in a moment. Yeah, this is basically your stream from the start to end. Questions, whatever it is you'd like to ask us on anything, really. The floor is yours. I have a couple of questions that I'm going to pull out of the Discord. Someone was asking in regards to our P2E NFT Worlds game. Some cool questions in regard to that. But yeah, how's everybody doing? What's up? Araldo. What's good, Ryan? KC, how you doing? NFT Jiu-Jitsu. What's poppin'? We got Munkin here. JPEG, PX JPEG. Yo. Reggie, what's good? I saw Gaz. I saw Posty. I saw Chris. Let's go. Yo, KC, what's poppin'? What is poppin'? Yeah, it took me a minute to get it, eh? Bit of a tongue twister. Okay, so till Doc pops in here with us to handle some lovely questions. I mean, as it already is, if you have questions on the top of your head, start dropping them. I'll be going through them with Doc. So, like, just in case, if you have something that you've been wanting to ask for a while, don't let yourself forget it. Just drop it in the comments. We'll get back to it. Now's a good time to start brainstorming, and we'll just take a look Sereno on crypto Twitter. Till Doc pops in here with us. So maybe do it like this. Okay, so a lot of weird things are going on right now. The dollar is at a point where it looks like it's approaching a sell-off, the US dollar. If I open up the trading view for the DXY, dollar versus the yen, the dollar has just been in a run, meaning that it's been gaining buying power. Like, meaning that the dollar is becoming stronger. And if we look at since November, so in June here, we have just been running up. We had this dip here in November-ish. Where was it? Here? The dollar has just been rising in value. We saw equities. We saw stock market kind of just freeze up, become boring. Bitcoin, like, stock market, equities, all that jazz has just become boring. And now we're getting at a point where, I don't know, I'm looking at the dollar chart and I feel a little nervous. It feels like, though we've been in this consistent uptrend, it feels like we're at a toppy area. Every time we've hit this area before, what has followed was a crash, right? So if we look back in COVID or C19, you saw in March, we hit that peak. And then it was just a dumperino all the way until about January, May for a year straight. So some people are speculating that we're at a point where the dollar needs to decide what it's going to do, and it's approaching resistance. If the dollar repeats what it did 2 years ago, then we're in for possibly a run up on equities, on stocks, and on crypto. Possibly. What are we saying? Becker is saying world's 100% heading towards a cataclysmic recession, aka the best dip for buying. Hard part is waiting in dollars could ruin you because of inflation. The big drain moves is converting everything to spread of stables, so he believes in holding the yen or the francs, the Swiss currencies. Let's go. Buying everything when it happens. I know I've been yelling about currencies lately, but the dollar is literally at emergency bail the F out levels. We could see a 30% inflation soon, and it's not clear what assets will pump or dump in a big recession. Get your money out of the dollar is essential. So he's showing the chart here. Who knows what's going to happen? It's freaky. Freaky things going on. So we'll have to just see how this plays out. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. I'm not no magician here who can predict the future, but when I'm looking at the dollar, it does make me think like, could we be in for a downtrend? Like every time we got in this range, look what followed: downtrend. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll just have to be patient. We'll have to see. You know what I'm saying? Be right back. I'm getting something to eat. Don't drink all the acid. Meanwhile, oh, dude, you better hurry up, JPEG. I'm an acid fiend. Yo, Jiu-Jitsu, what's good? Diamond Dog, what's popping, bro? What's going on? Chris, Kragan, what's good, man? Okay, Dan, we'll answer that in just a moment here when Doc pops through. We'll be going over that in just a moment. I wanted to. There was a really good Twitter thread. I wish I saved. It was about the CryptoPunks acquiring the punks, the Yuga Labs, and what that means for the space and how that's like really, really massive, and it could send us into an NFT, another bull phase. But yeah. $1 moon. Yeah. Laughing emoji indeed. Laughing emoji indeed. Do you think cryptocurrency will really be an alternative currency to fiat? Seeing the current situation, even Russia, Ukraine, for example. Excellent question. We see the banks are creating CDBCs, so central bank digital currencies are something that has already been announced by a lot of central banks that they're creating these things. You can just Google CDBC and you'll see the US is working on something. Like it looks like all governmental bodies are working on something. China already has a CDBC. So it looks like that's probably what's going to happen. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing per se. It depends how centralized it is. But there's a huge narrative right now to get out of censorable money, which I think is lining up crypto to maybe go nuts, because that's always been the narrative of the blockchain, right? It's like, it's not censorable, it's yours, your keys belongs to you, no one can come take it from you. So I don't know, we'll see how things pan out.
But you should probably still know who runs those groups. I'll text them.
What's going on, Doc?
I'm doing well. Whenever I see myself in a video, I always like who is that? I was like looking at the YouTube comments, and I'm just like, oh Jesus,
dude, your mic is sounding great now, dude.
Let's
go. Super clean.
Had to do it. Yeti. Had to do it for the Franken fam.
Love that. People are gonna be really happy about that.
Well, I appreciate it. How you hanging, bud? How was your weekend?
Doing good, man. Weekend was okay. I was just recharging, just chilling out. It's been good, man. It's been
good. hey, good. Don't worry about it. I was up till like 4 a.m. last night, and then I woke up at like 11. So great start to the week. Not the start that I wanted, but the start I deserved. So I mean, we're just It's actually beautiful here in Chicago. It's like 55, but
Oh.
it feels like it's 70. You know, it's one of those
Love
like
that.
nice spring days. Yeah,
Let's go, dude.
just trying to do anything to get my bike out. I'm a big biker. My dad was actually a professional bike rider.
Oh,
And
nice, dude.
yeah, the guy that like shaved his legs and stuff like that.
Oh
like,
yeah, the
way
wind
too-
resistance.
way too well. It's
The
actually not,
aerodynamics.
it's not wind resistance, right? It's
Oh.
actually crash protective.
Oh,
If
really?
you crash, the hair on your legs, it actually gets it gets really hard to deal with and really painful. So they
Higher
just
risk of infection as well, right?
they just shave it all.
Wow.
Because at first I
True.
thought, oh, it is for aerodynamics. I was like,
But that's
I
what
mean,
swimmers do, right?
yeah, exact. I'm like, come on. How much of a difference is that going to really make? But he's like, no. It's like crash protective.
Damn.
I got a nice Trek bike, Diamond Dog. A nice Trek.
Trek is fire, bro.
Yeah.
I think I have Trek as well, dude.
It's a great brand. You
Solid.
can't
Very
beat
solid.
the solid, you know. It's like half road bike, half mountain bike. I love
Hybrid.
it. I love it. Yeah.
Dude, I used to get these Walmart bikes when I was younger. I'd always be like, these are so sick. Like, thank you, Mom. Like, oh my God. And I'd break it in like 2 months, dude. Like,
You rode that thing into the ground, dude.
They
You
would just
rode
break
that thing into
fast,
the
bro.
ground.
Yeah.
What do you?
I mean, I was actually pretty fat when I was younger, so it's not that surprising. But yeah, I was so used to like, all right, every 3 months my bikes are gonna break, and I got the Trek, and I was like, wow, like this thing's actually durable, yo.
Yeah, dude, that thing can like go through a hurricane and still make it out the other side. It's I love that bike. I love that bike.
Let's go, dude.
But nice. I'm glad to hear you're doing well, Dan.
Appreciate
It was St. Patrick's Day too in Chicago. So like
Totally forgot.
the river. Well, it's in Chicago. It's like a fucking national holiday. They turn the river green. They like dye it green.
Damn, really?
Yeah,
That's
everyone
crazy.
it's like on Saturday
That's
too.
a
It's
vibe.
like, yeah, it's actually a crazy thing. It was March 12th, which typically doesn't mean anything, but our area code is 312, and March 12th is 312.
312. Nice.
So it's like it's like a double fucking holiday.
That's
so
sick, yo. That
yeah,
must have been a vibe.
everyone was going absolutely mental in Chicago.
That's crazy, dude.
Absolutely mental.
I wish I was there.
So it
That's
was
a
like
vibe.
yeah, it was I think I went out at 1 p.m. and I think I got back to my house at 5 a.m.
Proper, dude. Proper.
Literally
That's
like
how it's done.
14 or 16 hours straight. I don't even think I ate either. So
Well done, mate.
I still got
Let's
it, dude.
go. Bottoms up.
I still got it, dude. I still got it. But
That's a vibe,
we're planning our trips to NFT LA and NFT Miami. I actually submitted a speaker application to NFT NYC too.
Let's go.
So yeah, I'm pretty hype. I'm probably gonna get rejected, but I thought it was worth a
Might as well
fucking try. Yeah, why the hell not, dude? Worth a goddamn try. Worth an absolute try.
100%. That's awesome. I'm just going to. There were some questions we had here. Dan, and by the way, people, any questions you have, this is your stream. This is for y'all. So please just drop any questions. No dumb questions here, and we'll just roll through them. Dan was saying the wallet proposal has been closed. Can we no longer propose anything?
Yeah, I honestly haven't been looking too closely at the proposals, to be honest. It's I from what so we have right now one of our lead mods, Jafar, going through and like actually kind of writing out like kind of one newsletters, two opinions from the team on certain proposals. And I think too, because this marketing proposal, and this is what I was saying before with the proposals, like if we are relying on the team to execute them as well, it does place an extra burden on what we're doing and everything we're trying to build out with, obviously, like the Punksville world, our avatars, what we're doing with our marketing, our streaming content, the Franken tape, our trailer, our script. Like it's a lot. It's a lot of work, and if we've kind of I've been trying to get through it. I've been having probably 2 or 3 meetings a week, but to tell you the truth, like, it's 250 grand that we're deciding on how to, effectively market, up our brand and our community. And to me, I mean, that's a pretty big decision. Like, it's probably even more money I've ever, as a decision maker, have ever like had to decide on. So I'm just taking my time. We've listened to probably 5 different proposals and had, quite a bit of follow up too. One we're pretty close on, but it's looking like we're not going to do it. So it's kind of like we're back at square one almost. My thought here is, let's get some of the foundational elements of like our white paper, the NFT world's finished, the the avatars kind of more built out. We have kind of these like initial punk-esque avatars of like 24-bit by 24-bit, kind of as a little teaser for them, I think, as like a placeholder for them, that we're excited to release. And once we get those things out, I think, our whole goal is to market that as strongly as we can. So, I also think too that one of the backbones of this concept is a sustainable reward system. So a sustainable reward system, I think, is going to probably require $1 to $1.5 million, like a lot of money, to basically put into some sort of a medium risk prop trading strategy, meaning cross staking or potentially nodes, or potentially just buying assets that we feel we can get somewhere from 40 to 70% APR, maybe even more, maybe 100, simply because the more assets that we put into this strategy, the more rewards that we can that we can give to our members. And just the more money that we put into that, just allows us to build out and make it more fun, and really reward the people who are playing and who are using that system. So there's a lot of things that we have coming for the community wallet, not to mention basically the core concept of what I even thought with the community wallet was kind of like a Web3 accelerator, like, some type of incubator where we can actually invest and work with creators in the space who want to add value to our collection. We want to pay them for it, and we want to create some really cool stuff for our community. I think that idea, at least to this point, has kind of been wrong, in the sense that, like, there's not many proposals coming out just for creators or for people who are like, hey, I want to do X, Y, and Z, or this is my background, and I think I can help you guys bring this to your community, and it's going to cost me this. And so but also I do believe that we haven't marketed that strategy or that opportunity as well as we could. So and I think anyone really, really talented is probably just creating their own project or creating their own company or business in the space, just because it's just so lucrative right now to be doing that. So I don't know. I think maybe I'm excited to see over the next few months kind of how that develops and how that improves. But at the same time, I think potentially it's not needed. People are not like people aren't looking to utilize, or at least the people in our community just aren't as keen to probably working a job, doing other things, don't have the time to commit to something like this, which is completely fine. And I totally understand. That makes a lot of sense. So, yeah, I'm willing to say I was wrong to believe that that was possible or wasn't the way forward. So we got a bunch of things ready to
What's
go
up,
for
Dan?
the community wallet. Daniel Cecilia.
Yo, what's up? How's everyone doing?
Good to see you, man. Doing
Good to
good.
see you.
We chilling. We just Ed Ned is answering some community questions. Just getting our Monday ripping. We're getting our Monday started. Doc was saying it was what was it? I was about to say Frankenstein. The Green River. You guys had like some crazy. God, why can't I remember the name?
St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patty's. Yeah. St. Patty's. It was apparently like super lit. I'm pretty jelly. That's awesome.
But you don't know that Dan actually hates all Irish people. He's Italian.
This is not true. These are lies.
He's Italian. It's okay. He showed me an ad, a Craigslist ad that made me laugh really hard. Have you seen it?
I'll send it over to Dan later.
Please.
So what do we got on? What do we got on the agenda today?
Today, we're looking pretty good. I mean, we're just going to keep rolling through these questions. I got some stuff out of the Discord I'd like to bring up here as well. And then personally for moi, I'm going to be solidifying like the other roles of the content team. So working more with Gaz this week. We have one Gov. I think Tulip is helping us with the guesting, getting more guests on, like a guest manager. I got someone doing timestamps for us now, which is great. And then just really filling out those roles in our getting them written out so we have like very clear like role responsibilities and expectations for each part of our content team. So that's one focus of mine. The tape's done. She's done. She's good to go. 21 tracks, de la deluxe edition. So that's really exciting. It's basically ready to be pumped on Web 2 if we wanted to. And then maybe as we get more time, as we get more time from the development side to do something on the Web3 end, whether it's NFT action, maybe we can think about that in the coming weeks or going into later this month, next month. That's open for debate. And then, yeah, pretty much I'm just going to be rolling out these shows. Right now, it's a bit of a tough time in the market. Like I was looking at all of the social blades of all like the crypto YouTubers, and like it is very linear with the hype in the market. Everything right now is at an all-time low in terms of like people's viewerships. Like all the short-term buyers are gone. And right now it's pretty much just like the true degens that have remained. So what's really important about these times is to just like keep building, keep our heads down, stay on the path, and just keep up the grind and stay here and with the people that care and just keep building. So that's just steady the mindset,
For sure. Yeah, we are reviewing a script for a little pilot teaser of our build out for NFT Worlds. It's going to basically be the backstory of the doc. We're reviewing that with, we announced the community. We engaged a couple screenwriters. We actually, one is an HBO screenwriter, TV show writer that's been doing it for 2 decades. Both have experience in gutter cat gangs. Both, are Web3 native. So they were a good fit to help us really kind of drive the content, drive the animated portion of what we're trying to build out. And then another quick update for the community on the development front of our NFT Worlds. We're going to be meeting with our developing team this week to go through, and we're in the process of building the docks tower. So we have a couple screenshots, but nothing like too in depth yet. I don't know if Ned wants to drop those in there, or we should just wait until we have everything nailed down after the meeting this week. But for development front of our NFT worlds. It's being worked on, and I hope we can get like a teaser video out there pretty soon. So
Let's go.
I saw people asking like who our screenwriters were or who were engaging. We'll announce that. We'll probably be able to announce that and send some links later this week. We haven't signed any agreements yet, so I don't want to drop anything too early. But just know that the storyline, the lore, the whole backstory of the doc is being built out, and we're going to integrate this into our NFT world storyline. So it's kind of cool because it's a sort of like an animated series, but it's tying into the game play-to-earn gaming mechanism in our community within NFT worlds. So really excited to look forward to on that.
That's super exciting, man. I love that. Yeah, I put out a little tweet mentioning how we've got some, big time screenwriters helping with lore, and it's funny when people are like, well, those are just words on a document. Where's the value? And I understand that, but it's like you're making a dish. It's like you're making a cake. Like you can't just have like water and flour only. Like people don't understand the value of one particular ingredient until they all come together to make like the apparatus. You know what I mean? Till they come and make that delicious product. And it's clear to us, and our core people here of what how that's going to shape up, why these ingredients are important, why they're significant, how they're going to impact that end result. And I'm just super thrilled. Like it's going to be sick to have a whole storyline and like parts of the world built out and like understanding why. Like I think really understanding the whys behind Doc and his motive and all that is like very, very important to making a world that's deep, a world where you can get lost in, and a world that you actually like care about. Like that's really important. And I think it's something people don't realize. Like Ned was mentioning maybe a week or two ago that the stories that you get lost in, like that's how they're built out. Like they have like really well written stories where the characters and you understand their motive and you can relate with them, and it goes deep. But it's subtle, it's subtle, but it is all like carefully calculated. There's no coincidences with it. And so it's really cool to see you guys, working with those screenwriters and putting that together. I'm thrilled. Like I can't wait.
Yeah, it should be a good basis for like the whole build out of the community lore and the storyline of the doc. I see a question here about the evil scores. So real quick, Geraldo, it's going to be more beneficial from a rarity score, evil score standpoint to hold a legendary or a doc in his family or just a more rare one. That will play into the play to earn mechanic, contribute to earn mechanic that we're building in. It'll also get you access to higher tier items within the world. It's right now, the app is kind of more to check your rarity. It's the official rarity score. Third-party sites aren't up to date, and we decided instead of going that route, it's easier to just build our own, similar to how CryptoPunks has done it. So you can just check there to see your rarity, and then the more rare, the better. Your evil score will be higher, and that will translate into more utility once our worlds are fully built out.
I just want to offer a little bit of clarity. Someone, I think Posty was saying, we put out a tweet saying we have 750 ETH to spend. What happened with the 50 ETH? I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, we had 100 designated for the marketing budget. So pull that from the 850 and then the 750 from there.
It's roughly 743 or 44, depending on what royalties are. But it's
okay, cool.
It's just subtracting the marketing budget from it.
It's like we're answering to a goddamn board. So where did show me the receipts? I think. Can you mute your mic, Dan?
Yeah.
I mean, I think like even updates, like I think in some ways we've been spoiling our community, and like just even giving too many updates when we have no developments, and like just allowing the things that we're doing to come to fruition, I think is going to be pretty important. Like I think even, you know, having an AMA on Friday and then an AMA on Monday, like I have nothing to tell you yet. Like I didn't develop anything this weekend. Like I don't have anything to show for it. Like we're just here. Like we're trying to, you know, basically be here to I think make people feel more comfortable and feel more secure, and seeing that, you know, we are here, we are real, we are growing. I legitimately don't know a project that does as much FaceTime work with the founders as we do. I would love to see another project that does that. You know, so I think there's a lot of good stuff here. You know, I don't have schedules for you guys. I don't have timelines for you guys. The stuff will be released when it's ready and when it's really high quality and basically perfect. You know, you will keep seeing us. You'll keep seeing the developments that we're making, you know, as they're coming through. So please also work on your own marketplace. Like that's also just like a massive task. Please also just create a massive integrated marketplace on Ethereum. So like, you know, I appreciate the feedback and I appreciate the ideas, but like I think in some respects, like we do have to like keep our heads down and work and continually try and, I guess, iterate on, you know, from what we've seen, like the proposals and the things that I thought when we had started this, I thought this would be more, I guess, communally contributing. Like we have a lot of ETH, we have a ton of capability to invest in people and get people to pay people to enter the Web3 space and help us build out this project. I think that has been, like I said before, kind of a broken concept. I honestly figured it would be more self-sustaining than what it is right now. Basically just being like just full requirement by the team to like make strategic decisions, make investments into the worlds, into getting teams, into hiring more engineers, into like all these things. I agree, Posty. That's what I'm saying. I think the only reason why I am here is because when it was once a week, people were like, we need to do it more. And we need to do it multiple times a week. If you even remember, there was like, I think 2 weeks ago, it was like 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Now we've gone down to 2 times a week. Now people are like, hey, we can do one. Like, I think this is a fluid concept. This is a very flexible concept of like, we're just trying to find the best way to update our community and get people, you know, more involved and enjoying the things that, you know, we're doing as a team. So, you know, I think one of the things that I really enjoyed about starting this project was potentially trying to get something that was self-sustaining, trying to get something that, you know, could require some work by me or the team, but by and large, it's like a community run project. And, you know, that's why, again, we kept our roadmap very light. Like the roadmap was literally, maybe we should have, if I could do it again, I think I would be more upfront of just like, yo, look at the roadmap. Like the roadmap is let's buy some punks and put a ton of money in the vault, you know? And we did that. We did that like quite successfully. But I think by and large, you know, it was just more, yeah, I think it just needed more help from the team or more attention from the leaders, from Dan, from you, from me, to get this thing to a position that I think people really connected with. the vision, connect it with the strategy of what we're doing. So,
I
you
mean,
know, it's kind of it's been an interesting experiment, because this is kind of the social experiment of like, if people are given the opportunity, the pay, the money, you know, will they help us build? And I think the answer is no. I think the answer is no. So like, it's in some ways, you know, that's why I'm again trying to build like kind of a self-sustaining game. I would love to build something where, you know, we can get something that, you know, people are able to earn rewards, earn, you know, I think a great earn a gift for their time, for their contribution, earn gifts for their contribution. And we're going to do that. And, you know, I think, you know, in a month or two, we are going to get to a point where it's like, guys, here's what we're doing. Here's the point. Here's the real, like essence of the project. And I'm excited to see what happens when we get there. You know, I'm excited to see what happens when we get there.
We stuck to our guns, you know, from the get-go, where it was like, let's put it in the community's hands. And we did exactly that. We got the punks, like you said, we loaded up the bag, we pumped, we got the gunpowder. And it appeared that the community was like, yo, we want y'all to do this shit. We don't want to do, like, we have the ideas, we have this, and I guess also it's like there wasn't like this super robust governance structure set in place to make things like very streamlined and simple. So it just was like, all right, like clearly, like we gotta just we gotta step up as the leaders and bring utility to this project. So it's been quite the journey. It's been quite the journey, but you know, here we are.
I just think a lot of people that joined this project didn't actually understand what we were doing.
Right.
You know, didn't understand what we were doing. Like, here he's in Brad Pitbull. Are you saying that the community should have done more to help you scale up the team and hire more people? Not really. I'm saying that I thought community members would want to be paid and want to be invested in terms of creators or team members or artists or whatever. Like, I just thought that was a strong like the whole concept was, let's use a lot of this ETH to like legitimately give back to the community and help them create value for Frankenpunks. Like, we could have kept the money. Like, it's $2.5 million. Like, almost every other project in the space has kept that money. So we decided to put it back into the project. Like, even Doodles, I was seeing a tweet about Doodles, like they put 500 ETH and used 100 ETH to buy back their Doodle mascot. I was like, wait, we used like double that to give back to our community, right? We used 850 ETH and 280 ETH to buy CryptoPunks. Like,
Yep.
Like, we could have easily kept that. I think
we bought the dock, which was like a huge blessing to whoever. Like, we dropped a bag of ETH on the dock.
Yeah, 42 ETH. I think, well, actually, well, it does matter. But I think it's just so maybe that's just like a miscalculation too. Like, again, like maybe we should have kept it and just been like, we want to build this out and do X, Y, and Z, you know. That's also something that could still happen if people vote. Like, dude, we in our sense as well, like, I think, you know, we could have definitely done that. Like, we could have been like, we are going to take more, we are going to take it all, and we'll build out, you know, some type of game or some type of project that we feel we could use with this ETH. So I think they're all just calculated steps. They're calculated strategies, and, you know, it's not going anywhere. Like, it's staying here. We're not taking it anywhere. We're not going to put it anywhere. Like, you know, it is a ton of money. Like, it's a ton of money. Like, it's basically $3 million. Yeah, it's hard to even describe. I haven't had much money in my life. It's hard to describe how much money that really is. Like, it's like, dude, like a down payment on a house is $100 grand. You could buy 30 houses. Like, what? You could buy 3,000. Like, what? If Yeah, you could buy 1,000 cars. Like, what? Or no, something like that. I don't know. It's just like, what the hell? So I don't know. I'm trying to also just hire more people to get into this to get into this project, help us build it out. Because we kept our team lean and mean at the start because we thought that like we would have more help and we thought that we would have more you know, I guess input in people who are interested, but it didn't work out that way. So I think we're basically just trying to. I think we're just like I used. I think what's really exciting is we are getting to a point that is more sustainable, is more team focused, meaning we are just building it out ourselves, getting things done at a high level like we've done since the day this started. And, we're through one way or another, we're going to like give the ETH back, like the ETH in our wallet is used to create value for our community members. So that's what I appreciate that, Skrills. I've had literally no time to look up other projects. I literally miss it. I miss like, that's what I'm even trying to orient my time to do right now is like get people in place that can start running more day-to-day operations. So I can actually go out, talk with other founders, look at other projects, go to things like South by Southwest, NFT LA, NFT Miami. Like, I have no clue what Azuki is up to. I read their white paper and it looks sick. But I thought it was like, I don't know, these projects. I still don't get it really. Like, I don't even didn't like seem like anything crazy in the white paper. Fractionalization, I think if they're even using the word fractionalization, it's probably not a good sign. Because I've seen that fractionalization is a really touchy concept.
It's a gray zone.
Yeah, it's a big gray zone.
I got a question here from the Discord. 1 second. So this question's about the amount of Frankens you hold and how it'll impact the play to earn game. So it's like, will there be an advantage to holding multiple Frankens? And how does that translate into rewards? And will there be something like a scholarship where someone can rent out their Franken Pixel avatar to someone so they can come in the ecosystem and earn?
Sorry, I did not. I was not listening to that. I was just.
I'll
Can you read that again?
Yeah,
I was
sure.
just reading somebody's comment.
I'm just trying to reword the question because it was written a little weird. So, how will holders with more than one Franken impact the future play to earn game?
So basically the most simple way to answer that is we can't allow unlimited like reward games, call it like free to play and then like reward based games. What we're looking at right now is like 30 in a month. You get 30 opportunities or 30 games to do that. Each Franken that you own gets another 30. So if you own 10, you'd get 300 games. If you own 5, you get 150. That's simply because we want to ensure that every single person has the opportunity to earn these rewards. And if we made it unlimited, I'm sure people would game the system, and I'm sure people would like take advantage of that. And if you look at every other game out there, Axie, the games that we were looking at, what was it, Big Sky or Big, I forget.
Big Time.
But Big Time, they're all limited games. You know, you only get 8 games a day. You only get a certain amount of Axie energy every, 20 energy or 50 energy. So this is a common concept through the most well-run games in the space. So I think we can add a cool wrinkle to it that, if you own more Frankenpunks, you get more games. Again, this is
a cap, right?
Yeah, again, too, we're writing a white paper on this as we speak. So, in the next 2 weeks, something like that, we'll release it, and you'll be able to see exactly what I'm talking about. Here, let's see. There were a few questions. The locked Discord, the lack of community action may have missed the plan seeking help, but it's not too late. Yeah, I mean, I don't want a Monday morning quarterback or whatever, but I think the locked Discord was one of the reasons that we had a great community starting out. Like, at least in my experience with other projects, when it's an unlocked Discord, it's an absolute shit show. And it's an absolute FUD factory too. Not that ours did not become one, but I think we started out with kind of a strong base that we could build from. And if there wasn't like a small group, whether it's the governors, whether it's citizens, whether it was our role system, I think we could have done a better job managing those people. But again, I think, we were kind of a smaller team because we figured we could rely on the community for some things. And I think we just missed the mark, to your point on that. It's just also a big role. What was the expectation from the community in the beginning when it comes to help building the project? The expectation was definitely, for me, being able to fund community initiatives, people in the community that we thought, were creators or developers or artists or people that could add value. We want to fund them. We want to give them money, and we want to allow them to create more value for our community. I think that definitely missed the mark. There's not many. I don't know. There's just not many, if any, proposals that really talk about that at all. Can you explain what day-to-day activities are so that folks have a better understanding of what kind of things are taking up your time? Sure. Dan, I hear you.
Yeah, I mean, we have 4 or 5 different teams leading day-to-day operations. So we have our developing team that is basically our building out our app, helping us build out the NFT worlds. We just brought in an operations lead this past weekend to help with day-to-day meetings with team members, making sure our Discord's up to date, secure, making sure we're doing everything from a day-to-day operations standpoint, staying on top of mods, team members, the community. Streaming content, what you're seeing right here, that's a lot of work. Dan, our host, is heading that up. He's scheduling guests, writing content, posting teasers at Twitter, and then we'll have edits for the most important parts of these clips. And then our community managers, Randina and Gaz, they're basically heading up the community in the Discord right now. You'll see us do weekly events. Gaz is also helping with clipping videos. They're on top of our mods within the Discord, and then we have our alpha team producing 3 to 4 reports a week. The research and the time that goes into that day to day of just finding good projects, talking with founders, getting reports out, and then our mods, which are just interacting with you daily. So that's just kind of a day-to-day outlook and how we organize different aspects of the project. Ned, I don't know if you had anything else to say to that, but that's how I look at it. we have different teams. We split out priorities into different teams, and then we have regular meetings to make sure we're progressing each week.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of unfortunate, but like even looking at my schedule last week, probably 3.5 hours every day were filled up with interviews. We were looking, as I told you, one of my priorities was bringing on 2 people. We ended up doing that. So I was spending about 4 hours every day in interviews, roughly 6 to 7 a day. And then we actually we met with 2 other projects. I started reaching out to larger people in the NFT world community. We had also the marketing meetings as well. We also got invited to work out of a hack house in Chicago, so we were setting that up. And then just these AMAs, being in the community, made a more concerted effort to send some messages out last week and listen to people and chat with people in the community. So kind of unfortunate. And then adding everything in that Dan was doing as well. Like, what's unfortunate is you didn't hear anything about me like physically like writing out the white paper, working on like pure development things for the project. So like it's really just a lesson in delegation, I think. We're finally to the point where I think Dan and I's time is freed up enough to like legitimately start building out more of a vision and more of a I think 2-3 month strategy of where we're trying to go. I'm wondering if there's a way, Skills, I'm wondering if there's a way to have a more organized community discussion. Lots of good discussions in DC, but very spread out and unorganized. Yeah, that's actually on our priorities this week, is just trying to be more organized with the Discord chat and specifically listening to community feedback and the like. So I completely agree. How much salary are you paying yourself every month? Right now we basically have a yearly salary, but the yearly salary isn't from any project funds. We took, I think, to pay the team, to pay everyone, I think it was something like 500 or 600 ETH. And then I think our split is just the stuff that's left over from that. We paid out the team probably something like 240 ETH, or what was it? More like 290 or 300. So, yeah, 350. So, yeah, you can do the math on that. But yeah, I mean, maybe we should put something in the community wallet to pay us. I'm not like too keen on that. Like, we had our take, as we had said in the initial white paper. You can still see it. So I don't think I need to tell you how much I'm paying myself from that take. Can we implement some sort of game theory snapshot with a lore and evil score involved? Yeah, I love that. 100%. That's exactly what we're going to be doing. I think the game theory is the most exciting part, to be honest. Like, dude, that just gets me excited. That gets me really excited. Yeah, I mean, I've kind of said it. We can advertise that more, I guess. We're already starting to pay for, or we're trying to start to pay for community proposals that pass. Not to mention, we'd love to pay people that actually build out these proposals and use, are adding value to our collection and things that pass. So, heck yeah, I mean, of course, we want to pay you guys. We want to pay the people that are helping build out this project. Haven't checked out Troverse Planets, Adam. saw that it's been high up on OpenSea, wanted to check it out. Looks pretty sick. Dude, I just love these people. I think the specific information could help people chill out, particularly the people that criticize y'all for not doing anything. Well, I appreciate it, but I think that's always going to happen. It's always going to happen.
Well, one thing I can. Oh, sorry.
I was just going to say, I just feel for those people. Like, we're off, as one of my mentors used to say, we're off the porch chasing the fox. 98% of people are just on the porch judging the people that are chasing the fox. So you let them do your thing, and you know what? I wish those people the best, and I hope they can understand the I don't know. I guess I didn't expect people to fully cheer us on, but I didn't expect people to, I don't know, kind of assume the worst with us sometimes. Not everyone by any stretch, not even a big. There's a lot of people that have been very kind and believe in everything that we're doing. It's kind of a shock to me. I'm like, damn, like we're forward, we're quite transparent. We've kind of been here from day one. Like I think from some people I would have expected more belief. Other people have been just exceptional for us, just exceptional for us. So you guys know who you are, and we really, really appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. 3D Punks, great art of Punks Ape that was stolen. Could any of those original art Yuga Labs now owning all could bring some new attention to us? Punk Apes. Yeah, I honestly would love to talk to 3D about some of those things. I mean, I know personally, like, we stayed away from Pepe because we reached out to Matt Fury and he was like, yo, I'm gonna like DMCA you guys if you use Pepe. So I appreciate 3D's gung-ho attitude on using those on using Pepe and whatnot. We stayed away from it strictly because we just wanted to be kosher and above board with just the art community at large. I would love to see where this stuff stands, because if it is really strong and good, like, heck yeah, let's use a lot of that original art. I'm sure he'd be super down to help us with that. Thanks, Krishna. I appreciate that, man. It is like, I think it's interesting. I don't know if people know how much it means to even just hear from people that they really appreciate what we're doing and they love the work that we're doing. Like, I don't know, it's made me like a lot more thoughtful with creators of like, wow, it's a real step in the dark, and just nice messages like this do really mean a lot. Thanks, Petite. I'm sure I'm butchering that. La Petite. I don't even want to try that last name, but I really appreciate it. Thanks, Adam. I agree. Is there something new about the sidekicks? Nope, nothing new. I don't think anything new. We're just basically rocking and rolling with it, and basically everything that we've gone over from the pixels and some of the game theory elements of male and female combination / breeding stuff. That's all going to be in there, and I'm just really excited for people to see that. And we're even thinking through, maybe we want to do like vials or something, or maybe I don't know. I think there's a lot of stuff we can do. What's up?
Will there be Someone was asking, will there be any scholarship programs with our metaverse avatars? If you could rent them out, basically, like you would in Axie.
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't think Axie built out any scholarship program, right?
It's kind of
It's just-
manual.
yeah, it's just
Yeah.
manual and use. So yeah, like if you want to pay someone to do it, and I think I don't know, you give them I would just proceed with caution there. I know it's manual. I know it's kind of I don't know. I haven't actually done it. Dan and you remember when I was like, Dan, we want to set
We were assembling a team. I remember interviewing like 5 people for it too. It was great. And then I left them all. Ghosted them all.
the amount of axes we'd have if we just fucking set that up. I don't think very many, so it's not a big deal. But the scholarships, I think, yes, those would be dope. That would really be sick. I mean, from what I understand, I mean, I think you could probably make, I don't know. You can make some strong rewards. I'll just put it at that. You'll be able to make some strong rewards.
Even if you don't like Minecraft, like you pick up these avatars, you get a bunch of them, and then you meet people on the Discord, and hypothetically giving them access to those Minecraft accounts with those avatars to then earn, whatever the rewards are. That's kind of how you'd go about it. So that's kind of what also allured people with Axie, is like you actually don't have to be a gamer. There is incentive for people who aren't super excited about the game, but they see the opportunity with X, Y, and Z. That's kind of the idea, the utility there for non-gamers.
Yeah, I agree. That's a great point.
What does owning the rights to the CryptoPunk mean for us? I think we talked about this a couple days ago. Sorry if you already touched on it.
Maybe that's very kind. That's a very kind way to ask that. I appreciate that, Jacob. In the simplest sense, owning the CryptoPunks just means that we can actually make money off of them. We could essentially like launch an NFT with that artwork as the project header. So like, I was like, man, maybe there's ways we like create NFTs. I don't know. I was thinking about certain ways that we could actually potentially use this to our advantage. But like the main thing would be like if we wanted to launch an NFT collection, make money off of it for the community vault. CryptoPunks before it said you can only make $100,000. Now it's complete commercial rights, so you can put it on a billboard, you can create merch around it, you can launch a collection around it, whatever you want. Pretty cool that they did that. When Facebook buying Yuga, I heard, no cap, I heard Facebook is buying Sandbox actually.
Damn, power play.
You remember that, Dan? Yeah. What happens when you get out and talk to people, folks? Get out and see the world. This lady was like, it's happening. She's like, it's happening. Start stocking up on sand.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. The Franken Monsters. Right now, I said before, we have something fun that I think is going to be cool for our users. We just created like some 24 by 24 bit pixels as kind of like a stand-in for the metaverse avatars, basically to allow us to like, I think, do some game theory with like combining and setting up new avatars, animals, monsters, etc. So we can like play around with that, and then once everything's ready, we can put them into a Minecraft avatar. We actually think that would be a cool idea as well. We have secured all 4 Yeah, we've secured all 4 of the CryptoPunk. I think it's like Punk 6218, Punk, like, you know, our Punk numbers. So we would love to be able to do that. I think it's just kind of a mission to get the strategy rolled out, and the people, like, it would be, holy shit, that would be brutal for one person to do. Like, you just have 6 different accounts and you're just talking to each other, talking to yourself on like 6 different accounts. But I mean, it actually would be possible. And that's, yeah, I completely agree. I think that's a really good comment.
I mean, if we had those accounts had their PFPs verified with the octagons on them, there would be just naturally so many people trying to like shill us, hit us up, granting us whitelist for da. There is definitely a good use case for having those punks active on socials, and having someone run them would be really cool.
I agree.
That would be sick, yeah.
That would actually be pretty sick. A ray gun shooting snail. Maybe we should do that. Seriously though, you throw out ideas, like we're building it. I don't know. Yeah, the hard thing about hiring people, I'm sure other people have seen this too, or maybe not. There's just like a shortage of talent in the Web3 space. And I mean that in a good way. Like, everyone's hiring, everyone's trying to bring on people. So it's just hard to like get quality people involved, because there's just so many people, like so many projects, so many things that people are hiring for, in a great way. You know, there's just like, it's growing at such a rapid pace. That shit was hilarious, dude. When I saw that, I was like, what? I like felt this, like, I'm honestly kind of sad too. I mean, I don't know why we didn't buy a Bored Ape. That was probably a trade we could have made. They're up like 25 ETH now since Friday. Because I remember right after I was like, why aren't people buying apes? I was like,
That's exactly what you said. Yeah, you're like, the floor hasn't moved.
You remember? I was like,
yeah,
why aren't people?
You're like, it looks like
apes?
punks are only mooning. I don't understand. The next day, just kablam. Kaplam.
Next day, just douche. Yeah. So I don't know. I was just kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. Would have been nice to snag for sure, though. Yeah, it would have been great to snag. But I don't know. You live and you learn. You live and you learn. You live and you learn. Wow, what? Parrot, I don't know why I got to this, but I'm looking at the ENS, top ENS names sold.
Oh, what are we looking at?
Wow, Ukraine.eth was purchased for 50 ETH.
Damn.
Can you believe that? 13 days ago. Wow.
Nuts.
Paradigm.eth. I don't even know who these people are. Bought it for 420 ETH. I don't believe that. I don't believe it.
Is that a wash? Wash trade?
It has to be a wash. Dude, I miss doing research on other projects. It's honestly so sad. This is all I used to do. Just literally. Do you guys know of something called Parsec Finance? Of course you know, Dan. I don't know if the kids.
The kids. I think definitely some people here know.
It's just such a I think it's like $200 a month. $99 a month. $99. Oh no, it actually was $300. They now have created just a $99 a month one for NFTs. But they give you a free trial, which if you guys haven't tried it, I would definitely recommend trying it. Really, it's really well done. When I discovered it, I was like, what?
What did you mainly use it for? Was it kind of just like your trading view for NFTs?
Well, it's, in my opinion, it's the best way to track NFT sales in real time. So
oh, I see.
It's 100% the best way to track NFTs in real time. I just got to remember. I always forget this. And because what it does is they have this, they call it a fire hose, where you literally can just see every sale that's happening on any collection.
Damn.
In real time. So yeah, it's called the NFT fire hose. It's a lot, but it's great. So like you see every sale, and the great part about the fire hose too is you can put it in the settings, so you can set the floor, the minimum. So let's say you want it at like 0.25. It'll show you every sale over 0.25. Let's say you want it over 1 ETH. It can show you every sale over 1 ETH.
Damn.
It's like,
could
here.
Could you show your
talking about Troverse?
Could you share your screen if you're on it right now?
Sure, yeah.
Let's get a little look-see.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Window. Boom. Can you guys see? You see?
Yep.
Yeah. So basically, I have like Bored API up here, or no. I have Troverse. So, it's just a great way. Like OpenSea doesn't do this very well. This graph here, they just show you like average sale per hour. So here you can see they first started out at 0.1, chased all the way up to 0.43, 0.4, and then came back down to 0.2, bounced up to 0.3. So now they're looks like right at 0.26. If you come over here though, you see 0.28, 0.27, 0.25. And then you even come over here. This is one of my favorite ones. This just shows the top holders. So you can see top holder right now is 275. Although this is weird. This is and then this is really interesting. This is the amount of people that hold one Treeverse to 2,500, two Treeverse 1336.
Damn.
Yeah, so you can.
It's really clean.
Yeah, so you can do this with really any project. Have you heard about these Gucci? And then if you want, you can click in. You can click to the OpenSea link super easily. So yeah, it looks like, and then I can even come here. I'm like, God, there's too many. Let's change this to 1 ETH. Yeah, so this is also something that takes up some of my time. Is like, I think it's important that you if you're in the NFT space and you care about what's going on, you got to stay up to date, with what other projects are doing, what the gossip is, what's going on. I think that's very important. So look, you can even, now it's over 1 ETH. CyberKong VX. I love these CyberKong VXs. See Meebits. Meebits was a crazy one on Friday. They chased from like 2 ETH all the way up to 6. and now they're
Damn.
back down at 4.65. Yeah. Some cool me bits here. Ooh, this one's nice. I wonder what they're gonna do with this.
Right? It's got the perfect like pixel art for a lot of these metaverses, so it seems like a no-brainer to do something with that.
The volume is just crazy. 55 ETH on March 5th, and then it trades at 5,800 ETH. That's just hilarious.
What is that, 100x in the volume?
That is just the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Jesus.
Yeah. I don't know. So I one of the only things that I don't like about this is it only shows me like every 20 minutes. So I can't like really dive deep if I was like, what happened, an hour ago or something.
Still pretty good, for how early the NFT space is. Having tools like these it's pretty advanced.
Oh yeah. I like these cool pets. I don't know. Yeah, they got down to 1. That would have been a great buy. What was that? 3.8, 6 days ago. So Tuesday of last week. Yeah. I've been wondering what. Have you seen this? Were you tracking that milk token, Dan?
Oh, I didn't get around to. I
You
was
didn't
trying to.
track
I was
it,
trying to
it's
get it. I was trying to get index tools, but it just wouldn't
It's
load.
fine. Really?
Yeah, I found it on CoinGecko, but I don't know. Dex tools for me was being weird.
35 cents.
Let me try again.
It's okay. Here, you just have to copy that.
The address, right?
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh,
There
shit.
we go.
Nice.
Well, Dan, you want to see something? Cheeth is where it all started. Show me $1.85. This was such a bad trade.
They updated their ERC20, so now you have to like migrate it to a version contract.
You have to migrate?
Yeah.
God damn it. You want to see this? Where is
oh my
it?
god, $44?
No, it gets worse.
No way, dude.
Shh. It gets worse, Dan. Show me October. Show me $160.
Oh, you're joking.
Show me 160.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and each anonymized was like what, 15 ETH?
Wow.
13 ETH. I actually still have a few. I keep forgetting that I have a few. I'm such a degenerate, dude.
Wait, what is it right now?
forgetting.
Cheeth is like $1 or something now?
Yeah, $1.85.
Damn, that's rough.
Show me $1.85.
My god.
I keep forgetting that I have those.
That's crazy.
Those NFTs because they're just in some random contract. But this is, Anonymous is a good lesson. They basically released a staking. Their whole thing was founded on staking. And on earning Cheeth, using the Cheeth to create more Anonymous, and then somehow they just sprinted up. Somehow they just got so much. They just got so much involvement. Yeah, I can't. What's this at though?
Oh yeah, Banana. That's the CyberCon one, right?
I think so.
I think Banana is actually. It's like doing
Is it called
pretty
Nana?
good.
Is it called
No,
Nana?
it's just called Banana. I can send you the.
Is this true?
How much is it? $17.
Yeah.
CoinGecko says $14, but that might be it as well. It looks similar.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah,
Damn, they also
$100
got
top.
wrecked too.
Yeah.
They also got wrecked too.
Yeah, topped around the same time. It looks like Anonymized did as well, around October.
Early October. Damn, those were the days. Early October.
If you have a Genesis, you're making like 150 a day right now or something. You get 10 bananas a day or something like that. It's pretty ridiculous. Even at this bottom,
crazy.
even at a bottom, they were making like $1,000 at the top a day, but now it's like down 88%. You're passively making like 200 Canadian a day. Like
I just love how they were. I want to see the Genesis Kongs. What are they?
Clips, community events coming up, anything we should be excited about. In the coming weeks, we should have a new white paper ready for y'all. And then we've also brought on a event coordinator to help us plan for like things in LA, things in NFT NYC. So there'll be more details coming up with that as we get closer to those events.
Okay. 75.
Yeah, the Genesis. I remember the Genesis floor was like 150 back when I was getting into it.
Oh, bro. Oh. Back when I got into it, these were sold for 0.001 Ethereum.
Oh my God, bro. That's just insanity. That's just crazy, dude. It's just crazy.
Oh, damn it. I just wanted to see you. No.
I can remove her. Back.
Yeah, dude, they were sold and they were at like 1 ETH for the longest time. And they were at 1 ETH for the longest time.
Look what Skirls wrote. He's like, if you'd asked me, if you would have told me a year ago I'd be watching a video discussing bananas and apes and punks in regards to finance, I would have asked how high you were. But here we are.
Isn't this great, dude? Isn't this just fucking great? I mean, it's just so good. I just love it. Like I don't know. It just made so much sense to me. Like, what is it? Like a year and a few months ago, I was just like, done. Verifiable art, ownership on the blockchain, ownership of digital assets. I was like, yes, that makes a lot of sense to me. It's interesting to see here where we are. It's even not in a bad way, but like a year ago, I was just starting out, and then even a year, like if you really commit yourself and obsess over this space, like it's just crazy to see even Dan, you, me, what can happen in 5 months, what can happen in a year, right?
Real.
Like seriously,
it's
like
crazy.
Part of it's right place, right time, but also part of it is just pure, just honest to God work ethic.
Determination, man. Yeah, determination.
Well, that's honestly what I'm a little nervous about. Is it's just like I don't know. My body is like breaking. I've like been at this thing for like a year, like just complete obsession. And yeah, so that's also too why I just want to create something that's more sustainable, that's more like community driven, kind of democratized in a way, versus just reliant on 3 or 4 people working their asses off to do it. And again, I think, we could have done that. We could have taken the money, like we could have, been like, yeah, let's do it. Let's, there's more to gain here. But I think, I don't know, that's not what I read something on Twitter the other day where someone was like, my task guy thinks I'm kidding about dick butts.
Go to your account and be like, yeah, I made X amount from crypto dick butts.
That would actually be so funny.
That would be a good video. Like, just film that. Oh, man.
Well, it is actually kind of crazy with the spending. I always forget how much of like, I think one of the best things I did for myself early on is I just never looked at anything in dollars. Like, I think when you start looking too hard at the NFT space, like you start psyching yourself out, you know? You're like, I'm buying a banana for $25. I just bought a picture of a cat for $30,000. I just did this. And then you're like, and now the picture of the cat's worth $60K and I'm not going to sell it. You're like, what? And then you sell it and then it's worth $150K. You're like, God damn it. You're like, what the hell? Like that's like, yeah, some of the worst trades I've ever made, like bought like things that I just need to know my place. Like I was trying to buy like real art, like one of ones, like things like that, like things, and it was just like no. Like I just lost a ton of money on that. And it's funny, it's even art blocks, like buying art block stuff besides minting, like yeah, it's buying on secondary has been an absolute massacre. Literally it's my animal farm. It's my goddamn animal farm that's killing it, you know? Or not even killing it. I don't even have much left. Like a lot of my ETH was invested into Frankenpunks, into building this out. So yeah, just, you know, I'm also in this ship with you guys, like to try and build that out even more, and grow it into something fantastic, you know.
If there's any questions that y'all have, any we'll take a couple, like maybe just a couple last questions, and then we'll wrap up our AMA. You win some, you lose some, and you win some mo. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, that's why the name of the game here is you just got to stay alive, dude. I realized, I was telling Dan this, I realized I think like when I started out, I went from like 5 ETH up to like 45 ETH in like 2 months, and then I went back down to 2 ETH in like a month. And yeah, I didn't even blink an eye, and I just kept running and just took the lessons and kept on ripping at it, and you know, ended up growing it into something pretty nice. But you know, when you go from 5 ETH to 45 down to 2, it's like,
it's hard.
Oh baby,
yeah.
Oh,
that's hard. To get something that you've wanted and have it ripped away from you can really like hurt, like break your spirit. You know?
Yeah, but you just can't, like, I don't know. I've talked to some really talented traders, and the things that they tell me are basically like, you just can't stare. You can't go through, like, you have to, you know, basically take the good with the bad. Like, you now know what you did wrong.
Yeah.
You're not dead. You're not even in the bad stuff. Like my concept is like, go down swinging. So like, I don't know. Not everyone can do it. You know, it's not made for everyone. And a lot of the times I'm like, I can't do it. You know, it's a lot of self-doubt and insecurity for sure. So, I don't know. The NFT, it's a high risk, you know, poker game. It's a high risk, club. It's just like a high risk ticket entrance where, you know, you're basically trying to beat people to the punch, and everyone's looking for the punch, you know. And I think it's, what if I'm rock bottom and just go broke, bro? Yeah, that's why I at least I paid my rent like 2 or 3 months forward. And my parents live in Chicago. So I kind of was like, you know, you got to have that line for yourself. You got to have that. Well, you just got to have that line for yourself. Like, never do something that's going to put you on the street. It's just going to set you back, regardless of the health stuff. That's just going to set you back like crazy to get back on your feet. So just make sure, you know, you got that plan B or plan C that you can always fall back on. And once you got that, I've noticed it's a lot more, you're a lot more comfortable taking risks. So, you know, that's at least how I framed it in my own mind, is I was like, you know, worst come to worst, I'm just going to go live with my parents. And, you know, it is what it is. It's embarrassing, sure. But, I don't know, like you just got to take risks, like, and you got to take them in a way that's safe. That's not going to like destroy your life or anything. So I don't know. I'm not, there's no financial advice here. What happened after the 2 ETH? I actually just kept minting art blocks. I minted, actually got very lucky. I minted a bunch of gutter cats. And then I started getting into a groove. I started being a lot more calculated. So like I would do actually a lot bigger trades that I thought were lower risk. So like a big thing in the summer was just there was like only a few projects coming out at the, you know, from like June to July. And the few projects that did come out, I started noticing they would trade 30 to 50% above the floor, or 30 to 50% above mint price on pre-reveal. So I started just smashing. I would get 70 to 80. I would mint 70 to 80 NFTs from a mint. And then I would sell them all pre-reveal, knowing very well that I probably got a few rares and it would, you know, I'd probably be fucked or whatever. But I was just like, no, the real play here is more calculated and thoughtful, of if I can increase my cash stack by 50% on a fairly reasonable trade, like you got to take that, is my opinion. Like people are all worried about the moons and what's going to 10x and what's going to 100x. But legitimately, if you're a smaller player and you can't, you know, you're not, I don't want to take on the risk of holding through a reveal. So, yeah, I would just smash mints and then sell them all pre-reveal to, you know, build up my base to a point where you can be an investor. But short term, I think I was just trying to be more of a, I saw a niche, saw a trade, and I made it. Would you recommend nowadays selling before or after reveals? Because I see a lot of drops in price after reveals, but they might be better in the long term. I think that's a good question, Adam. I think my whole process with that is actually, if you believe in the team and if you really, really believe in the project, sell post reveal. But you know, I would even try and buy like 10. If you have the ETH, I would try and buy something like 10, and then if it goes up pre-reveal, I'd sell 5, or I'd sell 7 of them. Again, I was more the trader that just wanted to lock in the profit and wanted to secure even a 20 or 30% gain. Because my thought process was, if I'm buying 70 or 80 and I'm making 25 or 30% per NFT, that's going to add up. That's going to add up really, you know, a ton. So, you know, but again, that's just a trader's mentality. Like, it's not a creator's mentality. It's way more of a trader's mentality. And honestly, it's not really fulfilling. You know, it is quite an adrenaline rush. I will say that it's kind of nice, but it's, you know, you're not helping the project by any sense. You know, you're flipping their project. You're just trying to drive volume, or you're pushing the floor down. So like, it's not like you're a good collector. But I don't know, at that time I was like, fuck it. I'm just looking for that 30 to 50% through mint. So like, I was smashing things like Super Yetis, Alien Boys. What else?
Plunger DAO.
Huh?
Plunger DAO.
Plunger DAO. Yeah, and then a few others. don't know. I hit Fang Gang pretty hard. I hit Cuddle. I don't know if you remember KIA. Cuddle, like the Koala Intelligence Agency or something.
Kind of rings a bell.
I hit but there's also a lot of misses in there. Like I don't know if you guys remember Misfit University. Misfit University. I don't know why I was so goddamn bullish on Misfit University, but got absolutely screwed. I lost like 6 ETH. Well, they had like their whole concept was like college students that were like, I don't know, different, like, you know, skeletons and concept. And for some reason, they didn't check their avatar, or they were just assholes. And they literally douchebags, because a girl generated duct taped mouth crying in a fraternity house.
Oh, Jesus.
And people were fucking livid, dude. People were fucking livid, and it brought
dude.
It brought down the entire collection.
Yeah, I mean, that's just asking for hell.
Yeah, it brought down the entire fucking collection. And I sunk like six, I bought like 70
That's horrible,
of them.
dude.
And
oh man,
and I actually didn't sell any pre-reveal.
Shit. Damn.
Actually, that was actually what took me down to like 2 ETH. Was that terrible trade. And
Damn.
yeah, it's hard to. You're
not a genie. You can't see the future.
It was just terrible though. Like yeah. I was just like, God damn it, guys! Like that's a terrible f up. You know, like that's a terrible mistake. Like, how do you even make that happen? And they're like, we're foreign. You know, we're from Argentina. We don't understand like the customs in university in the States. Like, what do you mean customs? It's don't like what? Like, I don't know. They could have handled it actually a lot better too. Yeah, it was terrible. It brought down the entire collection. They tried to survive after that, but it's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Yeah, can you believe there were so few people in the NFT space, whitelists were never even a thing. Like it literally Dan's like, damn.
That's when I got in, bro.
Damn.
The whitelist mania.
Yeah, dude. They whitelists up until like August. I think August is when it really took that jump. June, July. Yeah, June and July, it just yeah, there was just so few people in the space. Like, you know, it was just even the best mints, even the best things, you know, they sold out in like 5 minutes. You know, so you still had chances. And yeah, it just the whitelists like didn't even exist. Like a successful mint too could have been like a day and a half, you know, where it's just like it'll mint 10,000 will mint out over a day and a half.
Damn.
Where
now, what is
like,
it? 5 seconds? 1 second?
Yeah, if it lasts longer than a day, you're like,
project is dead.
Dead.
Well, let's give it 10 seconds to sell out. If it doesn't, I'm not buying.
Dead. So, I mean, it's that's what's so interesting. That is kind of what's so interesting though. Dan, can you tell me what's up with our fur balls, bud?
Oh yeah. So
how are they doing?
Dude, they're doing good, man. I mean, the team's just steadily
0.62.
Teams are just steadily developing. The game is in this like world boss stage where they're just constantly adding more stuff to do on their on-chain game.
Should I be playing it or what?
I mean, yeah, probably. But like, I don't know if it's like the most time the best thing to be doing. Maybe like here and there when you're just chilling. But like, you know what I mean? Like,
telling me? What are you telling me?
give me the fur balls. No. I mean, hey, I would be down to play the game for us, but I'm just really happy. Like they've got such a strong developing team. What's going to be really good for this is when the game comes out on mobile. That's going to be like, they haven't really been going crazy with like marketing. If you've just been seeing them from the get-go, they're just very low key, actively building, and usually the marketing stuff is like development, like new development. We've made this cheaper. They're just constantly looking for ways to make their game faster, less expensive for people, and just more interesting mechanics. So it's going good, man. I've always been like, the moment I found fur balls, I was like, this is awesome. I'm a long-term believer in it.
I feel you, dude. I fucking feel you there. God damn it. Some of these projects, these art blocks projects, God, they're so sexy. Do you guys know? I don't know what it is about this. Here, I'm gonna send this to you right now. You ever seen this project before? I sent it to your Discord. It's probably my favorite. I don't know what it is about it, but it just looks so good. It just looks so good.
Archetype?
Yeah.
Oh,
Take a look
shit.
at some of them. They just look so good, dude.
Let me bring it on stream.
It just looks so good.
Dude, when you're saying it like that, I'm not like, it's getting me all lubed up for it, dude. What's going on?
Well, take
shit.
a look. It's just something about the way it's made.
It's just like aesthetically pleasing. I can't really, you know what this reminds me of?
It just looks so good.
I can't believe this is all computer generated. This is nuts.
I know. Now scroll up too.
Wow.
Scroll up. Go to highest last sale and look at some of them. I'm not going to ruin it for you.
Highest last sale. Oh wow, like a Rubik's cube.
Cube, son. It's
Wow.
cube, son.
That's so cool, man.
Dude? How
Very
sick
cool.
is that?
Damn, these are going for like an insane amount. Holy
Yeah,
crap.
the floor at one point, I think the floor at one point got up to like maybe 50 ETH or something.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, in August, floor was 69 ETH. 70 ETH.
How much were these minting for? Like a couple Ethereum?
Don't
Okay, yeah. Let's
don't
not go there.
kid,
No?
Dan. They minted for 0.1.
Wow, dude, that's nuts.
Yeah, don't kid, Dan. Don't play with me. How sick are these? That one was probably sold on mint day. Scroll down. Yep.
19.
Look at that. A year ago.
Minted.
By Snowfro. Snowfro bought it. Do you know who Snowfro is?
No.
Right there. He's the founder of Art Blocks.
Oh, say a word.
No, you clicked on the wrong one.
No.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, Snowfro, my bad. Oh shit.
Yeah, let's look at this is the founders of Art Blocks.
Gotta have a Pepe. If you're into NFTs, you gotta have some Pepe.
That. I doubt he bought that.
Yeah,
I
someone
bet it
said
was
that to him.
sent in him. Here, scroll up. Here's the best way to see what actually is in their collection.
Just search for it.
No. Scroll up. Activity.
Oh, true. And then go to sales.
Yes. What is he buying?
Pseudo mods. What the hell's a pseudo mod?
I think that's a Art Blocks collection.
Oh, true. Spotlight.
He has so much ETH. Tom Sachs Rocket Factory.
Flamingo Flutter. Interesting.
Yeah, so much for not influencing price action on your own collection. Here's the founder of Art Blocks just smashing Art Blocks drops.
Savage.
Here's the founder just smashing Art Blocks drops.
Crazy, eh? It's just endless.
Seriously, dude.
Endless.
This is so funny.
That's crazy.
Oh, wait. Click on 488 here. Click on this one. Scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. Right there.
48.
Yeah. These used to go for so much money. Wait, scroll down. Scroll down. Scroll
Sales
down.
2.5.
Damn it.
2.9.
Scroll down. Scroll down on the scroll up there a little bit. But I'm saying just scroll down on that box.
Oh, true.
Oh, damn it. That looked like one of mine. I'm into like 3 or 4 Obscuras. Wow. Oh, how the mighty has fallen on Obscura. Mecha Apes. I'll just say this. Who is this? Araldo. Mecha Apes. One of the things that I wish I changed about, if I could go back and change anything about this collection, Mecha Ape, there's 35,000 items. I would have changed the name of this collection.
Mecha Apes by Ugaverse.
I would have changed the names of this collection.
What would you have named it?
I don't know, something that's
Anything
not
else?
just a straight derivative name, you know, like Frankenpunk or Mecha Ape. I don't know. I would definitely stay away from.
That's a Mechaverse. That's a
Yeah.
Mechaverse derivative, right?
I don't think it's a Mechaverse derivative. It doesn't look like it's derivative.
It doesn't look like it at all.
It kind of does, actually. Here we go.
Just very pixelated.
No. Go to the website. It is. Yeah, it does.
Really?
Yeah, they do look like mechas.
Oh, they got a game? What is this? Interesting.
35,000 items.
Did anyone see Doodles exhibit at South by Southwest?
No.
Oh, it's sick. It's all over Twitter.
Damn.
What is it?
Yeah, they did like a full like exhibit where you like walk into the Doodleverse, and they had like VR spray paint and
What?
merch. Yeah, it's really cool.
That's nuts.
Doodles did a great job, especially.
That's sick. Wow. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's crazy.
Who did they goddamn hire to do this? We need to hire this person.
Oh, that's so cool going into the doodle mouth. Wow. Damn, that's really sick. And the clouds are talking. That's cute. Very cool. That's sick. Just check in here.
The line is goddamn around the corner.
All right, I'm gonna drop off. We'll catch you later. Thanks everyone for showing up.
Wow, dude. This stuff is so well done.
Yeah, they did a really good job, yo. Looks clean.
So cool.
Wow, here, let me show this to the stream real quick. That is really something.
How the fuck did they do this?
Super clean.
I'm gonna reach. I think I just found the people that did it. VT Pro Design. We are a Los Angeles-based studio pioneering story-driven experiences through design, creative technology, and production.
And you wanted to get mascot team? Mascot dominant. Large.
Yo, look at Dragon Ball.
That's so funny. They got like this little roller coaster dispenser that delivers your like whatever you ordered.
So sick, dude. So sick.
Very well done.
I bet, dude. We could.
Food.
What's so funny is, dude, we could 100% do this.
Do that, yeah.
We could.
Could have Frankenstein theme and all that. Oh, okay. So this is the spray paint? How are they doing this?
That's Beeple.
No way.
Yeah, right here.
That's so sick. Shout out Beeple, yo.
That's
Legend.
Beeple.
Legend. Interesting.
So sick, dude. So sick.
Diplo. That's awesome.
I was thinking about. Oh, they're only there for the first 3 days. Bummer.
You're thinking about stopping by?
Yeah, I was thinking about going down there this weekend.
That'd be so dope. Let's get that acid flowing Franken Tower extravaganza. Create a Franken. That'd be so cool. It's like Mario Land in Japan, bringing the digital life and keeping that nostalgic feeling. Yeah, you're right. Japanese have always been like way ahead of the time.
Oh, so ahead, dude. All the stuff they do is so sick.
It's very dope. Love the energy Doc's face when he sees the Doodle videos and image. I know. Doc's energy is contagious, yo.
We should do that, though.
100%, yo.
Do
1,000%. And we got our own unique stuff too, with music and our own branding and our own, that we have our own unique factors that could be like a really cool experience. Adam, we're pretty much at the end bits here. We're just chilling, kind of talking. We're gonna wrap it up soon. Appreciate you tuning in. I didn't even realize it's been 2 hours.
Yeah, it's been a minute, hasn't it?
Oh, it has. Oh, it has. Yeah, and they partnered with Shopify. That's nuts. If you look at Shopify, it looks like they played a big role in that too. They have the display pick. They've been tweeting about them. That's nuts. Good on them. Doodles slaying it.
Yeah, really. Really, though. Absolutely slaying it. God, it looks so good. I'm literally shooting these people an email right now.
Let's go, dude. That's awesome.
Not.
I love their animations. Like the graphics they put on their Twitter, the ships, the flying banana. So well done, man. They got AR. That's nuts. Adam, you legend. All good. It's hard watching while working on a construction site. You beast. What is this? So do you think we should condense these streams instead of having it like 3 appearances a week, kind of narrowing it down a bit more, sticking to our Fridays? Like it looks like what people have been saying is like we don't need to, like, you don't need to pop up on here 3 times a week, you know? If we want to do something where once a week on YouTube, once a week on Twitter Space, I think that'd probably be more manageable and give us more time to like just continue building. But I'm game for anything.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with anything.
Cool. What's your best advice to make money in the NFT space?
What? That's so weird. What's my best advice?
Hard one, eh?
Get a mentor. Don't, before you spend money, get a mentor. Get someone who's done it, who's worked hard, who knows what to look for. You know, if you really care, I would even try and like fake trade for the first week, 2 weeks. You know, like set up projects, get shit that you really like, track it, really test it. If you really care, like test it, go through, act like you would be minting it, sit there, we'll go in the Discord, go to the OpenSea profile, like, you know, like copy, almost like fake trade your own money. And yeah, get a mentor. And then when you finally feel comfortable, you know, go at it that way. Yeah, mentor and then copy or paper trade.
Are we planning to get verified on OpenSea? Absolutely. We want to get verified on OpenSea. I think we've been very from mint, from the get-go, we've been we've had our eyes on that. It's just it takes time. It just takes time, and there's certain parameters, I think, in order to get that check mark. There's certain things that can expedite it, make that faster. But yeah, we are dead set on getting that verification.
I mean, it'll come when it's time, you know. I don't know. Like I would love it, but it seems like it's kind of a crapshoot from what I understand. You know, it's kind of a fucking crapshoot.
Where can you find a mentor in this space? How do you find a mentor? Well, if you send me 1,000 Ethereum, I will give you the answers.
I would just hang in. I would hang in a bunch of projects, you know, instead of like talking to people about. I would try and hang in alpha channels, hang in different projects, like try and be helpful more than just. One of the things that I learned too is if you want someone who's legitimately a fantastic trader to be your mentor, like they're absolutely not going to do it when you're just like, hey, can you please teach me everything you know and spend all of your time showing me what to do? You know, you have to go up there and
useful to them.
I would be, I mean, yes, asking on Twitter is okay off stress, but I think like the best traders are the people that have 200 followers on Twitter, the people that have 100 followers on Twitter. Like, do not go for these big influencers. Like, do not. Stay away. Not only do they have no time, like they're probably not that good of a trader. And then also, yeah, like I would really see, like, you ask from a position of, what can I do for you? How can I help? What can I do? Is there something you need me to research? Do you need me to do this? Do you need me to watch this video, take notes for you? How can I help you become a better, or how can I help you save your time? You know, if you provide value to them, then really just even hanging around them, hanging with them, hanging around them. That's the way that I would go about it. Seeing how you can be helpful, and just take nothing personally. Have super thick skin. Like, take nothing personally, have super thick skin. Like, you know, yeah, like if they're not responding, it's not because they don't like you. It's probably because they're just, it's probably because they're just busy. Who knows? Maybe. Yeah,
That's great advice, though.
I like the bottom one. Twitter is full of NFT experts. Yes, exactly. Tons of experts. Everyone's an expert in it. That's the problem, is how do you even find an amateur? There are no amateurs.
Was that Undead Blocks? I think I've heard of this. Was this a zombie game? PD Zombie?
Huh?
Oh, I'm just looking at a project somebody sent. I mean, damn, the site looks really clean. I gotta look into this more. Maybe I'll send this to Skull to take a look at. Looks like they built a ton of hype. Interesting. Okay, thanks for the heads up, Will. I will peep this, see what it's about. I've heard of that one, yeah. Heroes of Mavia. Is that an RPG? What was this one? Yeah, this was like looks like Clash of Clans. Damn, this one actually looks pretty good. Dope. Okay, Doc, how about we end the stream now, huh? Conclude some things.
Sure, let's do it.
Wrap her
We're
up.
just hanging.
Yeah. If you guys have any final questions, shoot them out. Otherwise, I'm gonna segment into our little outro here. Okay. I'm excited to meet Ryan. Ryan's been messaging me. Pumped to
Yeah, he's a really sharp
him.
cat, dude. He's really cool.
He said he's Persian too, so that's awesome.
Yeah, it's the only reason why we hired him. Just kidding. He's a really, really smart kid.
That's awesome. I'll be talking to him soon.
All right, my man. Thanks for your time.
Appreciate you, man.
Kellick, get out there, make some mistakes, talk to a bunch of people, spend like 20, 30 hours doing it. If you spend that amount of time and can't do it, come back. We can always be more helpful, but trust me, get out there, make mistakes, talk to a bunch of people, spend a ton of time obsessing over it. Yeah, you'll get there. You'll get there. Like, it just gotta work hard. Got to spend a lot of time.
Develop your skills.
Yeah, exactly. All right, guys. Thanks for
Peace
the
out,
time.
Doc. Appreciate you, man. That was Monday AMA, baby. Appreciate everybody coming through. I appreciate the questions too. We talked about so much stuff, not just really Franken related, but just diving on the crypto space as a whole. It's been really informative, even for myself. Yeah, Kellic, just develop your skills. If you can just develop your skills and figure out what unique things you have that can be of value to others. You know, if you're someone who it's like, okay, how do I make more money? Okay, how do I get around people who have more money than me? Like, okay, go to a car exhibit where people come with their really fancy sports cars that probably some of them are relatively wealthy individuals. Go, you know, if you're a photographer, take your cool photography camera and go do photos for these people and see if you can leverage that. You know, there are many ways you can approach this. It's not linear. Even with the way I did it, I actually didn't do it through Discord. I found Doc through, you know, a third party site, through Upwork, through a freelancing site. So it's not always about doing things exactly how others did it. Your approach might be different. My approach was different. You just got to try, you know, you got to try and don't take no for an answer. As in, like, don't don't be discouraged by rejection. It's part of the journey. Drew, appreciate you. Off stress, appreciate y'all. Everybody, Munkin, everyone who tuned in today, appreciate y'all. What's all that package behind Doc? Oh, those are the Franken sweaters. No worries. Happy y'all enjoyed it. Alrighty. Have a great rest of your Monday. We'll be talking to y'all later this week. Peace out. Peace out. Okay, let's